Your rabbit climbs onto your lap. You smile. You think, this is love. This is trust. This is your bond working. But what if climbing has nothing to do with love? What if the moment your rabbit puts their paws on you, they are actually sending a completely different message, one that most owners never learn to read? Most rabbit owners believe climbing is affection, a sign of comfort, a sign that your rabbit has chosen you. The reality is far more layered than that, and far more important. Rabbits do not climb for one reason. They climb for several, and each one carries a completely different meaning. Some are signs of deep trust. Others are signals of something your rabbit urgently needs from you. And the one most owners completely miss, is a warning sign hiding in plain sight. By the end of this video, I will show you that one signal. The one that looks like love but means something else entirely. Here is what most owners do not know about rabbits. Rabbits are not wired to climb. In the wild, they are ground-level prey animals. Their entire survival depends on keeping 4 paws on solid ground, where they can feel vibration, detect threat, and run instantly. So when a domestic rabbit chooses to lift themselves off the ground and place their body onto yours, that is not a small thing. That is a deliberate, calculated decision rooted in millions of years of biological programming. Research from the House Rabbit Society USA and ethological studies on lagomorph social behavior confirm this. Rabbits only elevate their position when they feel either completely safe or when something in their environment is actively driving the behavior. The central truth of this video is this: climbing is never random. Every climb means something, and knowing which one your rabbit is doing can change everything about how you respond. You are sitting quietly. Your rabbit hops over, steps onto your leg, stands tall, and looks around the room. You think, they just wanted to be near me. What is actually happening is a territorial scan. Rabbits are hardwired to claim elevated positions as observation points. In the wild, height means safety and information. Your body, from your rabbit's perspective, is the highest available platform in their territory at that moment. When your rabbit climbs onto you and looks outward, not at you, they are using you as a vantage point. They are scanning their environment, asserting their spatial awareness, and claiming the space around them. A 2019 study on lagomorph spatial cognition published in PLOS One found that rabbits consistently prefer elevated resting positions when monitoring unfamiliar sounds or movements in their environment. What you can do today: if your rabbit climbs and looks away, do not interpret that as bonding. Simply stay still, let them complete their scan, then watch what they do next. If they then turn toward you, that is when the bonding begins. But here is where it gets important, because this next point is the one most owners never find out about until it is too late. Your rabbit jumps on you, nudges you with their nose, maybe thumps once on your thigh, then stares at you. Most owners laugh. They think their rabbit is being dramatic. This is not drama. This is a demand. Rabbits have a sophisticated communication hierarchy. When they climb onto you and use physical contact, nudging, thumping, pawing, they are executing what animal behaviorists call proximity-seeking demand behavior. They are not asking, they are telling. They want food, they want playtime, they want their space opened. And they have learned, through repeated experience with you, that climbing gets a response. This matters because most owners accidentally reinforce demand climbing by immediately giving the rabbit what they want. Over time, this escalates. The rabbit climbs more, nudges harder, thumps louder. Rabbits are prey animals. They are biologically hardwired to hide pain and distress. By the time your rabbit shows visible signs of stress, the damage has often been building for weeks or months in silence. But when demand behavior goes unmanaged, it can tip into anxiety, and that anxiety builds quietly, invisibly, until it surfaces as aggression or destructive behavior. What you can do today: when demand climbing happens, pause. Do not respond immediately. Wait 30 seconds. Then redirect them to a toy or activity before fulfilling their need. This breaks the direct demand reward loop without removing the reward. And if you have ever wondered why your rabbit does this next thing, the answer is going to surprise you. Your rabbit approaches you slowly, steps onto your leg carefully, one paw at a time, does not look around, does not nudge, just sits. This is different. This is not a territorial scan. This is not a demand. This is a trust test. In rabbit social behavior, voluntarily placing the body in a vulnerable position near another being is one of the highest signals of earned trust. Rabbits do not do this lightly. As prey animals, exposing their belly, slowing their breathing, And choosing stillness near another creature goes against every survival instinct they carry. Research from Azabu University in Japan on human-animal bonding found that domestic rabbits who voluntarily approach and make sustained physical contact with a human show measurably lower cortisol levels, the biological marker of stress, than rabbits who were approached and handled by humans. The difference is choice. When your rabbit chooses to climb onto you and stay, that is not just affection, that is biological evidence of safety. They are telling you that your presence lowers their threat response at a neurological level. What you can do today, when this happens, do not move suddenly. Do not immediately start petting. Let them settle first. Then slowly, softly, make contact. This sequence, their choice, then your response, is the pattern that deepens the trust bond every single time. This is the one most owners miss, and it is the most important point in this video. Your rabbit starts climbing on you more than usual, more frequently, more urgently, sometimes at odd hours, sometimes repeatedly. Climb, get down, climb again. You think they are just being needy, clingy, extra affectionate. What they may actually be experiencing is physical discomfort, and they are coming to you because you are their safe space during it. Rabbits experiencing GI discomfort, early-stage pain, or neurological unease sometimes increase proximity-seeking behavior significantly. They do not show pain the way a dog or cat would. They do not cry or limp or refuse to move, not at first. Instead, they seek closeness, they climb, they press against you. They want warmth and stillness. The House Rabbit Society USA identifies sudden increases in proximity-seeking behavior, especially when combined with subtle changes in eating patterns or body posture, as one of the earliest behavioral indicators of physical distress in domestic rabbits. What you can do today, if your rabbit's climbing behavior suddenly increases with no environmental change, check 3 things in the next 24 hours. Are they eating their full portion? Are their droppings normal in size and number? Are they grooming themselves? If any of these are off, contact your vet. Do not wait for the behavior to escalate. Now I want to come back to something I said at the beginning. Most owners look at their rabbit climbing onto them and feel one thing: love. And I do not want to take that feeling away, because in many moments, that feeling is completely correct. But here is what I want you to walk away understanding. Your rabbit does not have words. They have behaviors. And every behavior, every single one, is a sentence in a language they are constantly speaking to you. When your rabbit climbs onto you and settles, truly settles, they are not just being affectionate. They are saying, out of every place in this entire world that exists for me, I have chosen to be here, on you. With you, that is not a small thing for a prey animal. That is everything. The fact that you watch this video means you are trying to understand that language. And that effort, that wanting to listen, is exactly what makes your rabbit feel safe enough to keep choosing you. Your rabbit has been trying to tell you something every time they climb onto you. Now you know how to listen. If this video helped you understand your rabbit a little better, subscribe to Rabbit Decoded. Every week we decode one more behavior your rabbit is showing you right now that you may not fully understand yet. Does your rabbit climb on you? Tell me in the comments. Do they scan the room, demand something, or just settle in and stay? I want to know which one yours does. Your rabbit is lucky to have someone who wants to understand them this deeply.